What is up, everyone? This is Justice, and today we're going to be talking about how to make Robux on Roblox. So, we're going to be going really in depth with this, guys. Let's jump in. This is basically going to be a basics video. So, the first way to make Robux, guys, is to be a developer, be a game developer. So, let me give you guys an example. So, right here is my obstacle course that I built back in 2009 up until like 2013, and then I updated it in 2016. This game has 930,000 plays visits. This was one of my most popular games on Roblox back in the day. It was it's my pride and joy in Roblox. Anyway, when you've got premium, guys, you can actually add game passes to your games. You know how when you play one of your favorite games, there's game passes to give you extra in-game currency or extra tools and weapons and whatnot. Well, yeah, that's the idea. But there is a catch. Learning how to build on Roblox is a process. Now, I also, and this is coming like from someone who's been developing on Roblox for over a decade. If you are trying to build a game specifically to make money, you're not gonna do it. You're not gonna succeed. And if you do succeed, then it's gonna be because you've got scripting skills or really good building skills just inherently. So in my obstacle course right here, I'm going to join up and show you guys. Okay, so here's my game. And over here on the left side of the screen, there are some GUIs. These are basically game passes people can buy if they want to have an edge when playing the obstacle course. So, for example, you could buy the VIP badge or the VIP t-shirt and get through the VIP door. I can already do it because I'm whitelisted, but then there's also a forest green path, for example. I've already got this. So look, you got to just think of, whatever kind of game you're making, whether it's PvP or whatever, you got to think of some way to monetize that game. Now, Roblox heavily incentivizes this because this is how Roblox keeps the servers running and keeps the game running, is by all of us who are developers. Like I said, guys, I want to put an emphasis on this. Don't make a game just to make money. Now, if that's the sole reason why you're making a game, then I wish you luck. But I promise you, you'll probably fail because, guys, I don't make much money off this game. It's very rare for you to actually make money off of a game. It's the first thing that you could do. It's one of the, it definitely is an option. That's all I'm saying. And so, for example, the VIP, it was like 10 Robux whenever I was charging people for it. I don't like to charge people a lot. Most developers will charge like 100 Robux for something like that. Not me, because I know people don't have a lot of Robux. I want them to be spending their Robux on themselves and not my game. That's just me, though. However, if you're someone who wants to make Robux, then feel free. But let's go back. If this was 100 Robux and someone bought it, I would get 70 Robux out of it. Roblox takes that 30% cut. So that's how it works. And then after 3 days, you get your money. And that's the first way to make Robux on Roblox, guys. So there's two different things you can do. You can make game passes, and you can also make different various, like I have a VIP shirt for my game, where if you own the VIP shirt, after buying the VIP shirt, you can go through the VIP door. And then there's gear. So gear, everybody can do this. You don't have to be premium, guys. Add gear for this game. So my game is just some random game. Let's just add a skateboard, for example, or we'll do a speed coil. So if I add the speed coil to my game, then as you can see, Roblox says it right here. Allow players to use this gear inside your game. So if someone owns this gear, they can use it. But if they don't own it and they decide to buy this gear while in my game, then I make 25 Robux. I make 10% of that purchase. So guys, if you've got a big game and you add a bunch of gear to it, you're going to be making money. I just want to let you guys know that, okay? Select your game. Let's see. Let's just go with, I think it's this one, potentially. No, it's this one. I don't know. There we go. Now, if we go back to my game, you can see. Bada boom. And then bada bing. Right here. Speed coil. Perfect. Now, there is one. Actually, there is one more, guys. You can do via private servers. And so, to do private servers, I guess I would have to update my game first. You have to keep it up to date. and then you can add a private server and charge people X amount of Robux to make a private server. So for example, let's go look at Sword Fights in the Heights 4 real quick, and let's see how expensive their private servers are. Now some developers will give you like admin tools in your private server. So like private server, 100 Robux. So if I were to buy this, Shedletsky gets 70 Robux from it. So that's also really cool as well. That's another way to make money off a game. Once again, guys, I have to say it. If your goal is to make money off a game, you're probably not going to get far. But good luck, everybody. Now, the second way to get Robux is through clothing. Now, I will say up front, guys, you're going to have premium at least once to upload clothing and sell it and put it on sale. Making clothing is a whole nother ball game, guys. I would highly consider watching some YouTube tutorials on it or something like that. I'm not going to teach you how to make clothing. It's pretty confusing and complicated at first, but you definitely want to have something like paint.net or Photoshop or whatever. And then you download the shirt or pants template, and then you can make a shirt that way. Now, let me show you guys how effective this is. This is the most effective way to make Robux for the average person who's not godlike at scripting. Now, this group right here, the squad, was my group that I held on my old account. And so on this group, if you guys want to know how I made over 20 million Robux through clothing. Now, let me show you. These pants always get deleted, then get undeleted, but it doesn't matter anymore. However, they have over 100,000 sales, and I've sold them all for 48 Robux. Now, just to give you an idea, guys, here we go. Calculate it. Let's go 48 times. So we got to take out the tax, which would be 0.70. Okay, so I'd be making 33.6 Robux per purchase. Now, let's times that by 100,000 because that's how many times it's sold in its lifetime in the last few years, or I guess since 2016. Look at that, guys. 3.36 million Robux. That is 3.36 million Robux right there, guys. This is how effective clothing is when you sell it. Now, let's go back. And I'm not trying to show this to you guys because I'm like bragging or anything. I'm just showing you how effective this method is. Now, this shirt has been sold well over 100,000 times now. Now it's the same thing. That's another 3.4 million Robux plus right there. So, and that's after tax. I'm showing you this because when you make clothing, you want to upload it to a group. The reason being, you can upload the clothing to a group, and then even when your account runs out of premium, your clothing will still be on sale in the group. So look at this was made by my alternate account. My alternate account's been banned for 4 months, but it's still on sale. See what I'm saying? Always upload clothing to a group. Always. Even if you're making something for yourself, do it to a group because eventually you'll probably make some money off of it. Now, the best thing about making money in a group, guys, is right here. So this is another clothing group I've got. I still make Robux to this day in this group as well. So I'll show you guys. Right here, we go to revenue, we go to summary. This is in the last day I've made. So I've gotten 23 Robux, and there's still 44 Robux pending. Pending Robux gets released to you. So if someone buys my shirt for 100 Robux, I get 70 Robux from that. But I have to wait 3 days for it to pend. It's just something Roblox does now. Anyway, as you can see, I've made like what 77 Robux or 67 Robux in the last day. Now, this group has been dead, guys. I haven't uploaded clothing to this group forever, but I can still make money. You see what I'm saying? This is a pretty consistent source of Robux and revenue. Now, the best part about it is I can pay out anyone I want this money. So I can just go type in my name, put 34 down, boom, distribute. We had 41 Robux, and now we've got 75. So it's non-taxed and everything. Tax is taken out immediately. It's great. This is the best way to do it. Now, also, guys, if you were to make a game, I wouldn't recommend making a game through your group as well. Now, with this group, I've got some games that were never finished, but I did make some revenue off of these games. So I don't think there's any way for me to check and see how much revenue I made off this game, but if you want to, you could make a game like this. So, for example, this is a clothing game where you can walk around a store, a virtual store, and you can click on an outfit or a shirt, and it will direct you to buy it. You can buy it in-game. There are 2 ways right there you can make Robux, guys. Now, obviously, there's the elephant in the room, which is buying Robux. Now, buying Robux, you can either do it on Roblox's website or a third-party website. I don't condone buying Robux from a third-party website or a third-party seller, because there's also people who sell Robux. They've got to be trustworthy. But if you do buy third-party, you'll be getting like 1/5 of the price that Roblox is charging you. Roblox charges you $100 for 11,000 Robux. If you were to buy that third party, you'd probably get 33,000 Robux for that price, or maybe more. But I don't condone it because you can get banned, guys. It's against the rules strictly. I'm not telling you to go do it, so don't do it. It's not worth losing all of your progress, okay? Another thing you can do, guys, is you can try and, you know, if you start learning the high demand items really well, like we just went over in episode 2, then you could potentially be finding items that you can buy and flip for a profit. What does that mean? Well, let's go to the collectibles. Let's go all collectibles. Now let's go to price, low to high. Now let's just say, theoretically, okay, this isn't true, but let's just say, for example, this agonizing ugly egg usually sells for like 800 Robux. Wow, it's on sale for 489. Buy it right away. And then you can flip it and sell it for 800 Robux. You just made a little bit of profit. Yeah, so you'd make about 70 Robux in profit. Now, this isn't the best way to make Robux, guys, but it is rather efficient given the circumstances. Now, the best way to make Robux, guys, though, besides clothing and besides a game, of course, games aren't really that reliable. Trade. Now, one way of making Robux and some profit is by monitoring your trades closely. Now, let's just throw a theoretical out there. Let's just say all of these eggs, instead of coming to a total of 1559, come to a total of like 2,600 Robux. I go and look at these eggs, and it just so happens I could sell all the eggs, and if I can get them to sell, I'll make like 500 Robux profit. I won't have any items anymore, but I'd have like 3,000 Robux to look for another item. Honestly, I'd say that one of the best ways, the second best way to make Robux on Roblox without being a genius and knowing how to script really well, is just by trading and making profit. Now, we will be going over how to properly upgrade and downgrade, guys, and really get to the fundamental nitty-gritty stuff about how to make profit trading. But I just wanted to make this quick episode that's not really quick to show you guys how to make some Robux. Now, there's also ways that you can join up on people's groups. You can get ranked up and you can do work for them and they'll pay you. There's also ways for people to be paid through doing commissions, either graphics designing or through building something for someone, a model for something for someone. But you always want to make sure you're doing business with someone who's trusted. If they're not super trusted, never go first. Never give them the payment before they give you the payment. You always want to make sure you're going through someone trustworthy. And while you're doing it, guys, you want to build up reputation. Every time you do a legitimate deal where someone could have been scammed by you, but they weren't scammed because you're a good person, you need to document that. And then eventually you'll have a huge portfolio of reps or respect. Basically, where you go to someone and they're like, you ask them, hey, I'll build you a game for 20,000 Robux. They're like, okay, but how do I know you're not going to scam me? Here's my portfolio, dude. That, of course, goes super in-depth with it, guys. I'm not going to get that in-depth. You guys, a lot of people watching this are young. You're young, so you don't really get this yet because you're not an adult. This is what's called a dog-eat-dog world. Everyone for themselves. Every man for themselves. You've got to hustle to make money. You've got to hustle. Now, that's why a lot of people will buy off-site, buy third-party, buy Robux from people that are trusted and aren't Roblox. This is why, because it's a hustle, guys. So, at the beginning of the series, I told you it's going to take patience and it's going to take a lot of self-control. You've just got to be smart about it. You've got to go with your gut. Always go with your gut, guys. If I think of any other ways you can make Robux, guys, I'll let you know. There are some like off-site things that let you watch ads for Robux. 99.9% of the time, and I literally mean 99 times out of 100, it's a scam. So never go to those links that say, hey, free Robux here. Don't do it, all right? There is one method I will share with you guys. So, and this is probably not going to work nowadays because Roblox doesn't really release limiteds anymore, but one way I used to make Robux was I had about 25 alternate accounts. They were all in my group. And whenever a new limited would come out that costs maybe 50 Robux, that limited, regardless of how much it is, guys, how expensive it is, it's gonna make profit. So 50 Robux limited will jump up to like 400 to 500 Robux when it's sold out. So what I would do is on every account, on all 25 accounts, I'd buy that limited. And I would stock up limiteds until I had like 20, 30,000 Robux worth on each account. Now, 20 to 30,000 Robux times 25, guys, that is 750,000 Robux. So that's another way to do it. You can have a bunch of alternate accounts. Now, like I said, Roblox doesn't release new limiteds anymore, which is unfortunate, but that is an option as well. If I think of anything else, I'll let you guys know. And I might make an episode on my almighty tip, the main tip that made me a bunch of Robux. I might, but that's going to be a bonus episode. And I'm sorry if you're salty I didn't share it now. Guys, it would take a whole 20, 30 minutes in and of itself for me to share it with you guys to tell you how to do it. So just understand that. And I wish you guys the best of luck in making Robux. You know, honestly, as long as you're a good trader, all you've got to do is buy some Robux, have some startup capital, get a high demand item, and start trading your way up the ladder. And that's it. You don't really need to make Robux. But just in case, there is a little bit on how to make some Robux, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I really appreciate it. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. If you guys want to recommend any future videos, then do that as well. You can check out some of the other videos I have on my channel. I've got a lot of videos from like the last 8 to 9 years. So if you guys want to see that, then there should be some videos on screen and some playlists. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.